bringing you the music you know and love. Coming up next, Volusia County's own Two's Company.
Come down off your throne and leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I am waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key, and I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. Come down on your own, leave your body alone. Somebody must change. You are the reason I've been waiting all these years. Somebody holds the key, and I'm near the end, and I just ain't got the time. Oh, and I'm wasted and I can't find my way home. And I can't find my way home. No, I can't find my way home. And I ain't done nothing wrong. And I can't find my way home. Busted flat in Baton Rouge, and I'm taking for a train, feeling nearly as faded as my jeans. Bobby thumbed the diesel down just before the rain and wrote a song on the way to New Orleans. I pulled my harpoon from my dirty red bandana. I was playing soft while Bobby sang the blues, yeah. Windshield wiper slopping time, I was holding Bobby's hand in mine. We sang every song that driver knew. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah. Oh, freedom was so easy, love, when I sang the blues. Yeah, feeling good was good enough for me. Good enough for me and my Bobby McGee. Kentucky coal mine, city, California sun. Yeah, Bobby shared the secrets of my soul through all kinds of weather, through everything we've done. Yeah, Bobby, baby, kept me from this whole world. One day I let him slip, I let him slip away. He's looking for that home, and I hope he finds it. Well, I trade on my tomorrow for one single yesterday, to be holding Bobby's body close to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose. Nothing, I mean nothing, honey, if it ain't free. Yeah, oh, freedom was so easy, oh, when I sang the blues. Yeah, feeling good was good enough for me, good enough for me and my Bobby McGee.
Deltona resident that's been playing around the area in restaurants and pubs for the past 16 years. Coming up next, Jeremy Johnson here on Solo Notes.
I was thinking, take care, a weekend with it in the sun, just to face it. You know it's true that we'll be living, laughing, just chilling, relaxing while the sun it's a crashing for me and you. What a view, just sitting at the beach all day, watching the waves, sipping your drink away. Just with a smile, just holding hands, my toes in the sand. Go ahead and break your plans for one weekend. We won't let it. I was thinking, leaving for a good time this evening. It's the day we're deceiving and we pass the time. Just sing and dancing, your eyes were romancing. While my buns, it wasn't enhancing. You blew my mind with another good time. Just sitting at the bar all night, running from the light. She said, come with me, you know I might just go back to the room. Only too soon we watch the moon dip out of sight. You know I might. Just go sitting at the beach all day, watching the waves, sipping your drink away, just with a smile, just holding hands, toes in the sand. Go ahead and break your plans for one weekend. We won't let it.
Have you ever heard of fiddle folk grass music? Well, tonight you'll hear it with Jackson Creek.
Sometimes at night, when that moon is shining bright and the night seems as bright as the day, just close your eyes and listen to the wind and hear what it has to say. You'll hear a song that is ages old, wind and water and harmony, an ancient old river quietly north to the sea. It's the song of that old St. John's, songs of water, songs of wind. It's the song of the birds and the frogs and the gators, songs of forgotten men. It's the song of that old St. John's, calling me home again. The scream of the panther in the dead of the night. It's the sound of otters at play. It's the cry of the hawk as it wheels overhead, and the splash as the turtle slips away. And on a dark and misty night, hear a song so soft and quiet as the ghost of the Timaquan sings. Songs of love for the land, songs of thanks for the gifts that river brings. It's the song of that old St. John's, songs of water, songs of wind. It's the song of the birds and the frogs and the gators, songs of forgotten men. It's the song of that old St. John's, calling me home again. I was born on the banks of that old St. John's near the town of Enterprise. But I left my home at an early age to seek that elusive prize. Now I feel that river flowing deep in my soul. I hear the songs of the water and the wind, and the ghostly voices of family and friends saying it's time to come home again. It's the song of that old St. John's, songs of water, songs of wind. It's the song of the birds and the frogs and the gators, songs of forgotten men. It's the song of that old St. John's, calling me home again. So sometimes at night, when that moon is shining bright and the night seems as bright as the day, just close your eyes and listen to the wind and hear what it has to say.
Hi, I'm Eric Alexander, and this is Solo Notes. Tonight we're featuring Eli and Bill Paris.
Tribe called Arawak, true Native American, I'm told. My people vanished by the millions for the lust and the greed of gold. Adorned seashells tied with braided grass, skilled fishermen living in the keys. A simple lifestyle will sustain them. They fell victims to the Spanish and Cayenne. Spanish times brought many large sailing ships who were greeted in friendship by my tribe. They thought they found all the hidden jewels, a legend proven only just a lie. I am the tribe called Arawak, true Native American. vanished by the millions for the lust and the greed of gold. The Arawaks in all of their innocence welcome these strangers to their homes, never knowing they'd conquer or enslave them. Soon a tribal nation would be gone. Sharpened swords of steel would capture them, imprisoned by strangers' bayonets. These natives of only peaceful hearts never understood what was to come next. I am the tribe called Arawak, true Native American, I'm told. My people vanished by the millions for the lust and the greed of gold. The genocide carried out by strangers, a plan that took away my land. There'll be no trace of an Arawak, my extinction was close at hand. I am the tribe called Arawak, true Native American, I'm told. My people vanished by the millions for the lust and the greed of gold. The Arawaks in all of their innocence welcome these strangers to their homes, never knowing they'd conquer or enslave them. Soon a tribal nation would be gone. I am the tribe called Arawak, true Native American, I know, after 64 years, a key.
What do you get when you combine down-home guitar picking, a grizzled and soulful voice, sly sense of humor, and an environmentalist consciousness? You get our guest tonight, local singer-songwriter Raj Lee.
We know growth pays for itself. Saving wildlife don't build wealth. Hey, hey, we're doing a developer's storm. My job's not done till I paved over that last swamp. Nice piece of land, the trees are tall. Let's knock them all down and build a strip mall. Hey, hey, we're doing a developer's storm. My job's not done till I paved over that last swamp. Just bought an old ranch out by the county line. You see wetlands, I see dollar signs. Over there's a creek with turkey and deer and bear. I'd say it's about damn time we built something there. Push, 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 take, take, take. Call every retention pond a lake. Hey, hey, we're doing a developer's storm. My job's not done till I paved over that last swamp. Bribe the inspector, screw the code. Fill that swamp, it's down the road. Hey, hey, we're doing a developer's storm. My job's not done till I paved over that last swamp. Thousands more people every day. It's my job to pave the way. Hey, hey, we're doing the developer's storm. We'll keep them coming, we'll just pave more swamp. I say keep them coming, we'll just pave more swamp. 'Cause my job's not done till I pave over that last swamp.
So our technical director, who's a guitar player, said that you've got to interview the guitar.
Right.
This one guitar you have and that you're playing in our videos, what do you tell? It's a work of art in itself, I think.
This is a poor old guitar. This is an old Yamaha guitar. I don't know the model number, but it was given to me by my mother in 1978 when we moved down to Florida. And I think it was $69 guitar at that time. And I played and fooled around with it. And one day I dropped it and I broke the peg head off of it.
Oh my goodness.
And so then I fooled around, I tried to glue it back, and it didn't hold for very long. So then I discovered they sell this little thin plywood at the hobby stores for like airplane whatever fixing. So I just got it and I made a sandwich up here to hold it back on. Yeah, a custom job. And then I got so enthused with how well that turned out that I always wanted a cutaway guitar. So I took the same thing and I made my own little Pac-Man cutaway there.
Well, if this guitar could speak.
Yeah, it's been through a bunch, yes.
Well,
and then this is called a Para DI box, and it's like a box that's supposed to be on the floor, and it's a foot pedal box, and I just kind of modified it to go so it'd be built in. But
well,
yeah,
custom job.
It's kind
That's
of
really
interesting.
Well, so you did a song called "Developer Stomp" for us and opening up. Now tell me about this last song you're getting ready to do for us. Tell me the name of it.
The song is called "In Case of Rapture, Can I Have Your Car?"
Tell me about that.
Well, it's a true story. I do this, like I say, for a living, so I drive old cars. And back the time I wrote this, I was driving a little old Isuzu pickup truck, and I was sitting on the corner, sitting down on Deltona Boulevard right by I-4, and the light turned green, and I started going, the car stalled. And before I could even reach down to turn the key on, the guy behind me was honking on the horn, he's rolling down the window, yelling, "I'll call my everything but a child of God," you know. And so before I could really even turn around and address it at all, he had come around on the right side. He was on his shoulder. He was still screaming and yelling and kicking back all kinds of gravel on my car and stuff. And as he went by, it's a brand new Cadillac Escalade, and the whole back of it was not just one or two bumper stickers. I mean, covered the window, the tailgate, the bumper is church bumper stickers. "Follow me to Sunday school. I'm not perfect, just forgiven." You know, that kind of thing. So then down on the bumper is the one that really caught my eye. It says, "In case of rapture, this car will be unmanned." I thought, wow, that's a confident fella, right? So I thought, well, heck, who knows? Maybe it is about the bumper stickers and demonstrating it and everything like that, and being such a good person to everybody else like he was. So I thought, if that's the case, there's going to be a lot of nice cars around here for those of us that might not make the cut, you know? So I came up with, "In case of rapture, can I have your car?"
Well, I'm looking forward to hearing that song. You're with Eric Alexander and Raj Lee, Deltona TV, and this is Solo Notes.
Driving home from work last night, guess I dallied a little too long at the green light. I heard a blast on the horn, I heard some shouting too, and as the Cadillac blew by on the right, I think I heard it, you. I read his bumper stickers as he kicked back sand, and he said, "In case of rapture, his car is gonna be unmanned." Well, I thought about that driving home in my old Jeep, and it made me pray to the Lord my soul to keep. But Mr. Cadillac man, since you're the certain kind, well, could you pass that car on down to me if I get left behind? In case of rapture, can I have your car? I'm not really that sure I'm gonna make it that far. If I get left behind when the judgment day arrives, through trials and tribulations, at least I'll finally have a decent car to drive. Hey, you won't be needing it man, you'll be on your way. So if the sky's receding, could you fling those keys my way? In case of rapture, can I have your car? I'm not really that sure I'm gonna make it that far. If I get left behind when the judgment day arrives, through trials and tribulations, at least I'll finally have a decent car to drive. Through trials and tribulations, at least I'll finally have a decent car to drive.
We may not have the Delta blues, but we have the Deltona blues, and nothing says blues like a good harmonica. Coming up next on Solo Notes.
Oh, he accused me
Before you accuse me, take a look at yourself. I'm your host, Eric Alexander of Solo Notes, here on Deltona TV, and I'm sitting with two excellent blues performers right here in our area. And you just heard a song mostly made famous by Eric Clapton.
Yes.
And I'm with Mr. Lee Reinhardt, harmonica extraordinaire.
Thank you very much.
And Mr. Rick Skinner, the guitar player, and we'll get to Rick to talk to him about his band also. But so Lee, really glad to have you. We found you the first time we met was on our last taping. We had the group Two's Company that you play with part-time.
Yes.
And you also play with the Swamp Juice band, right?
We have the Swamp Juice band that I play with, set in with, and I retired about a year and a half ago, moved up here from Fort Lauderdale. And these good people here were good enough to have me to set in with their band along with Two's Company. And
Right.
yeah, so we play a variety of different types of music. We play blues, country, pretty much a lot of requests, anything that you'd want to hear. And we specialize in the vintage blues.
Well, very okay. So how would you define vintage blues? I know you're a blues connoisseur.
I think we take it all the way back to the 30s.
Wow.
And a lot of those songs have been picked from the 30s, and they've been redone by people like Eric Clapton, other blues people. You got Sonny Boy Wilson out there that everybody's still trying to copy him, even me. And he did help me. And
Well, that's great. You met him.
yeah, well, we did one of his songs tonight, Help Me.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Great.
and there's a lot of it that's real old, but you don't know it because it's been revitalized by new, updated artists. And a lot of the things that young people are listening to today is older music, but redone by the younger artists out there today. Eric Clapton's done a lot of it.
Right. Right. And you did another one of my favorite artists that we have lost. The song you sing that we're going to have on the show too by
Stevie Ray Vaughan.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, who we lost in a helicopter accident, and one of the best blues. So you've been doing this how long?
It goes back to where I can't even hardly remember when I really did start. But I've been playing in bands now for a little over 30 years.
All harmonica and of course some guitar.
Harmonica,
we get to see
a
you
little
play
bit
that.
of guitar, some background vocal, and but I fell in love with it a long time ago. I wouldn't even get up to dance unless it was a blues song.
So and tell me about this here. You have this is incredible. It's actually made by Shure Company from, and you told me 1930s possibly.
This is a 1946.
46. Okay.
And the way it started out, this was a utility microphone that was used for horse racing, dog track racing, cab stations, and schools. And when the schools upgraded their amps, most of these went in the dumpster. And as they went into the dumpster, they were taken back out by various people that actually went on stage and started the blues with this microphone right here.
Let's set that down here and see if we can get a shot. But that's yeah.
It's called the Green Bullet.
How'd you get it?
I bought it 22 years ago for $250
Wow.
from a collector that collects vintage mics.
And that at 20, that's pretty good price for that.
That
But
it's probably worth. I wouldn't take $1,500 from it.
yeah,
No.
incredible.
Yeah. So you can't find them. They're just. And if you do find them, if it's not a fake, because they are, they make a lot of them like this that are fakes. But to get one that's really a 1946, they're hard to find.
Oh, I can imagine.
Yeah, they're hard
And
to
still in decent. Well, it's built
Oh, yeah.
so solid that I guess it
you
doesn't.
can just keep playing that. This will be around long after we're all gone.
Yeah.
I mean, there'll
They don't make 'em that
There'll
way,
be
do
people
they?
playing blues.
They make them now so they can break, so you have to buy a new one.
Yeah, they do. They
Ultimately,
do.
but-
Yeah.
And then you also
plan.
play. If you could tell me about this guitar, in the next segment we're gonna hear this guitar. It's not really a guitar. They call it a.
Well, it was a dobro.
Okay.
We call them dobros.
What's the? I just thought an aerator was one of my.
and
Is that a
then-
different type of guitar? An aerator?
And then there's a national.
Resonator?
Resonator.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Resonator, which is similar, but anyway. So that's a dobro. So
Well-
very heavy. I picked it up.
Well,
as
there's
solid.
dobros and then there's national. And at one time, it all started as the same company.
But Dobro has some problems in the manufacturing, and they quit making them for a while, and they came back out with the same guitar, only they called it a National.
Yeah. Okay.
It was the same designer that designed the Dobro that designed the National. Now this is called a Republic. And this guitar right here is identical to the Dobro, but it didn't come along till later in life. The Dobro was first, the National was second, and then people started making duplicates of them. This is a National, and it was made in Texas.
Well, it has a definite blues sound.
It
It's
started
the blue.
there. It started there because it started so long ago. And this guitar was made before electricity, so they wanted something in a guitar that could keep up with the fiddle and the bass and the rest of those instruments. So they put a cone inside of the guitar to bring it up to the orchestra level, to where it parallel with the saxophones, the trumpets, and the bigger type of instruments.
Right.
The guitar was the one thing that you really didn't hear.
Okay.
I don't think about it. An entire orchestra, nobody heard the guitar. So this thing here was brought out for the fact to where you could bring it up to the same level as a saxophone or something
Right.
like that.
This is all great. You are a wealth of information, but
Thank
let's
you.
listen to some more great blues. And I think coming up next is a classic Stevie Ray Vaughan song sung by Mr. Rick Skinner here on solo notes.
Floating down in Texas, all the telephone lines are down. Yes, floating down in Texas, baby, all the telephone lines are down. I've been trying to call my baby, Lord, I can't get a single sound. Dark clouds are rolling, and I'm standing in the rain. And dark clouds are rolling, baby, and I'm still standing in the rain. Been trying to call my baby, Lord, I can't get a doggone thing. Baby, going back to Florida to stay. Yes, I'm gonna leave you, baby, back to Florida to stay. Come that Florida tornado, the sun
times every day. I'm so alone.
We're always looking for performance artists here in the city of Deltona, and we found a great one right here under our nose, working with the city, Gene Gizzy, coming up next here on Solo Note.
Hard enough, I know, to find the strength to go back to where it all began. And it's hard enough to gain any traction in a race. How to find a way, get through another city day, without thinking about getting out.
He's an electrical engineer by day that has a true knack for electric guitars. We're going to be talking with Adrian Zavarich next on Solo Notes. In the entertainment world, there's a thing called the triple threat. Someone who can sing and dance and act. Well, we've found a triple threat right here in Deltona, and you're not going to believe her age. Coming up next on Solo Notes on Deltona TV.
Fly me to the moon, let me swing amongst the stars, and let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. In other words, hold my hand. In other words, baby,
More songs with Cassia Soto. This is Solo Notes on Deltona TV.
Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so inviting, something in your smile was so exciting, something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people, we were strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing glance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, strangers in the night. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right, strangers in the night. Doogie doogie doo, doo 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 doo, la da da da.
Hi, I'm Eric Alexander, and this is Solo Notes. Tonight we're featuring Deltona resident and international saxophone player Warren Stevens Jr. Thank you again. Tune in next time. This is Solo Notes.